What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I hope this message reaches you in good energy. I hope you and your loved ones are in good health. So, today I want to talk about emotions and the danger of not having our emotions under control, right? So, let's get into it. Quote of the day: the uncontrollable emotion can be paranoid fear, a fear disproportionate to the situation, or any base motive such as lust, greed, vanity, or hatred. People in the grip of these emotions often cannot control themselves. Robert Greene. Song of the day: Burn It Down by League of Legends. At the end of the day, one of the most destructive and biggest hindrances to our goals will be our emotions, can be our emotions. Our emotions should be under control. It sounds like an unhuman request to say to control your emotions. And really, it is. The trick to controlling your emotions is knowing when you don't have control of your emotions. A lot of people don't understand that they're making an emotional response because they're in the middle of an emotional response. They think they're just talking logically. They think that everyone sees everything the way that they see it. They think that what they're saying makes perfect sense to everyone in the world. Sometimes people couldn't be further from the truth. Once you have your feelings hurt, once you feel betrayed, once you get into a situations where you are no longer in the realm of zen or peace, you are now having your emotions take over you. This isn't a judgment to say that if that happens to you, you're a bad person. This is a wake up call to be prepared for when it does, because it will. It's happened to me. It's happened to everyone that I look up to. It's happened to the greatest heroes and people that we aspire to be. At one point, your emotions will get the better of you, and you need to be prepared on what you're going to do when that happens. The best thing to do is keep your mouth closed. I'm going to say that again because it is something that I have struggled with a large part and often in my life. Keep your mouth closed when you are emotional. The most that you should say when you're emotional is, hey, I'm having an emotional moment right now. Allow me some time to calm down before I can talk, and then we can have a conversation. Something along those lines to let them know that I want to communicate to you. I'm able to communicate to you. However, I want to do it in a respectful manner and come from a place of love rather than a place of emotion. The worst thing you can do is to make a permanent decision. When you are emotional, you do not need to be making decisions, whether you think they're good or whether you think they're bad. Because just because you're emotional does not mean your decision does not have consequences. It is difficult. I will be the first to say it. It is a test that you may fail several times. I will be the first to say that I've been there too. But it is something that is necessary for you to be a great person, to get under control. You cannot be fueled and controlled by your emotions. And here's something that is a bit controversial, but I'm going to say it anyway. You also don't have any excuse to not have control over your emotions. You also don't have any excuse to say that I was emotional and I did that. You don't get a pass because you were in your emotions. You don't get a pass because someone provoked you. They don't get to say, "Hey, you were provoked, so now the consequences don't apply to you." I guarantee you, they don't care. Yes, they will. So make sure you are not baited or gaslighted. Make sure that no one doesn't deceive you or push you over the edge just to get a response for you that's more beneficial to them, and detrimental to you. Practice it. Be prepared for it. Read books on it. Look for resources. Do the research. Do therapy. Do counseling. Get a person or persons that you can call and vent to that aren't going to judge you. Make sure you are ready for the date and the time that your emotions get the best of you. Now I'm going to say something, and I'm going to talk to a particular audience. I am a man. I am a black man in America. Black men watching my video right now, you are the number one people that cannot afford to be in your emotions. The system that we live in, the world that we live in, the society that surrounds us is ready to hold us completely and totally accountable to anything that we do. There are consequences, good and bad, for everything we do. And we are not allowed to say all of a sudden that we were out of our emotions. They will not allow us. They will not give us a pass. They will not give us a lighter sentence. They will not give us a slap on the wrist. This is something that we cannot afford to do. Teach your children, teach your loved ones, teach yourself to be in control of your emotions. All right, guys, I need you to take care of yourselves. Please be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.